Zen is all about letting go. If I had to express Zen in one word, you could say it's letting go, completely letting go of everything. And probably a lot of people are not interested in letting go. It's rather that I want more. And what I have already, I want to keep. Or I want to get rid of this and rather have that. People don't want to just open the grip of their hands and let go. I'm afraid you can't really, how do you say, force people to understand that letting go is a good thing. It's just that we all suffer, and in the beginning we might think, I suffer because I don't have enough already. I need more to reduce my suffering. At one point you get to the realization it's exactly the other way around. I don't suffer because I don't have enough already, but rather I suffer because I want more and more. It's exactly this mindset that makes me suffer. What gets me out of that mindset? Well, letting go. I don't need more. I rather need less material stuff and less mental stuff. So how do you do that? For those who practice the Dharma, that can be a very difficult problem. So you understand that letting go is a good thing. You say, I want to let go. When you meditate for 30 minutes, you try to not think about enlightenment, nirvana, but rather you want to let go of all of that. I want to let go of everything, especially things like, I don't know, I want to buy this, I want to have sex, whatever. You want to let go of all of that, but you can't. You're still thinking about what you want to eat for dinner, you're still thinking about your girlfriend, you're still thinking about this enlightenment that you hope to have at some point in the future. How can you possibly let go? And my answer to that is, as long as you try to let go, it's never gonna happen. Letting go is nothing that you do. It's not that you sit and then you tell yourself, now I let go, and then it's happening. It's not gonna happen. Forget about letting go. Opening the hands, Uchiyama Roshi, which is the teacher of my teacher's teacher in Antaishi, he has this expression, opening the hands of thought. And that's his expression for Zazen. You open the hands of thought, and when you open the hands, you're ready to accept what's happening right now. So letting go doesn't mean to push things away, but it means to just allow reality to manifest in this moment. And this can be, for example, craving, desires. Allow that to happen without touching it. So don't tell yourself, I need to let go. Rather, allow reality to unfold without getting involved in it. And the reason why in Zen we sometimes practice very intensively, there are the so-called sesshin in Japanese, where you practice for 5, maybe even 7 days and meditate from morning to night, is that usually around the 3rd day or so, you get to a spot where pain, frustration, all of that, doubts about the meaning of what you're doing, get so strong that you have only 2 options. Either you pack your stuff and leave, or you keep sitting on the cushion even though you're so desperate that sometimes it feels as, well, it costs your life. The pain, and sitting there silently for 1 week without, well, communicating with the people around you, it can make you so desperate that you seriously think, this, I'm not gonna survive this. But then if you keep sitting, you have no other choice than letting go. I'm gonna sit here even if it costs my life. And that's not something that you can, how you say, do by telling it to do. Zen practice is designed in a way that helps you to get you to that point, and then you just have to allow yourself to keep sitting. I call that you die on the cushion. Of course you don't physically die, but in a way that's what's happening, death on the cushion. And that's what I would call letting go. And in that moment you accept everything. So again, that kind of letting go, even of your life, means to accept your life. And for me, until then, it felt like I didn't ask my parents to have me. Life sucks, life sucks, life sucks. I was convinced life sucked. And the moment I let it go and said, oh, even if I die, I'm gonna sit here, I realized, but I'm still alive. What was I complaining about all the time? Out of a sudden, life felt like a present, like a miracle. I'm still here. The pain is still there. I'm still not exactly sure why I'm sitting here, but I am sitting here this moment, and it's wonderful. Absolute, total letting go is also total acceptance. And in that moment, there's no dukkha anymore, no suffering anymore. You wonder, what was I complaining about all the time? What was I complaining about my whole life? But in my experience, you have to pass. In the Bible, there's this. I think Jesus talks about the ear of a needle, the eye of a needle. You have to pass through a needle, and it feels like this. A very, very small hole. It's impossible to pass through, but when you pass through, the world looks different. But to pass through, you have to, well, let go of this ego idea, let go of this story that you tell about yourself, and I'm this person, I need to take care of this person needs to be happy, this person is not supposed to be in pain, this person. If you accept that this person might die even today, okay, then be it, and then you're free from the story.